Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make 5 grand a month, even if you have no money, zero. I'm going to show you exactly how to start from absolutely nothing and go up to 5 grand within the next 3 to 6 months. I understand exactly where you've been. When you're just making enough money to cover your expenses, it's really tricky to think about how you can go about taking your income from where it is at maybe just a normal full-time income up to the next level, because you probably don't have much time, you don't have extra resources to put into whatever your next venture might be, and so you're left wondering, how is it that you're going to go about actually making it a step up? So I've put together for you a 4-step plan that we're going to go through in this video that's going to run us through exactly how you can actually go about doing this. So the first step, and the easiest one to take, is to focus on how you can do what you're doing right now at your full-time job and maybe transfer it into something that you can do on the side in a more freelance model. So maybe you have some marketing skills, maybe you have some kind of accounting skills and you do bookkeeping at work, or maybe you're just doing social media posting, something like that, just simple type admin work. The best way that you can start to scale up your income quickly is to find a way to reach out to customers who need that, but don't necessarily need a full-time employee to do it. The second way I would attack this problem is I think I would go down the e-commerce route. So if I needed to make income quickly that's quite scalable, I would aim to be making 500 to 1,000 a month as quickly as I could using e-commerce. There's a number of different ways you can do it, but setting up something as simple as a Shopify store and getting a small profile going on TikTok that you can grow fairly quickly, there's a lot of attention there at the moment, might allow you to scale your e-commerce shop so that you're making more income quickly. The third option you might want to explore would probably be affiliate marketing, because it doesn't require you to build a product. E-commerce can be difficult because not only are you trying to find a market and customers, you're also trying to actually build your product, work out how to ship it, work out how to manage returns, work out how to go through the whole process of developing a good product and actually optimizing it. Whereas affiliate marketing allows you to just get good at marketing, get good at finding a customer that has a painful problem and fixing it. And then you don't need to worry so much about the actual product delivery, because you can pick reputable companies through a site like ClickBank that allows you to actually make use of a product that's already very good, and you know that customers will be happy with it, so you just have to find a way to reach them. Step 2 in this process is going to be about managing your time effectively. As someone who works full-time, you probably don't feel like you have an awful lot of extra hours in the day to steal in order to do this. So I'd recommend you set yourself up a schedule that allows you 1 to 2 hours per weekday to work on your side hustle, and then probably 4 to 6 hours over the weekend if you can. That means that you're spending at least 10 to 15 hours a week actually building this, because you're going to need to get this into your calendar in order to make it a priority and ensure that you're actually spending the time that you need to in order to grow your new business. I'd also probably follow that up by saying that you're going to want to use some kind of productivity tool like a Trello where you've got Kanban boards, or maybe Asana or Monday.com, something like that, that means that you're actually prioritizing the tasks that you need to do and focusing on the ones that are going to make you money immediately. Because if you don't have any kind of way of organizing yourself, you're going to get a little bit lost. Those 10 to 15 hours need to be very productive because they're a minimal amount, and we need to make sure we're squeezing every last drop out of them. Step 3 is a little bit of a longer game. You're going to need to build and market your skill set. Regardless of which of the 3 options you choose, you're going to need to take time to be bad at it for a while. The first 90 days you're doing anything, you're just going to be not good, and it takes a length of time practicing something in order to build the skill up. So you're going to want to start by joining relevant social media groups. If you find good courses, or if you find stuff on YouTube you think is helpful, then add that to your skills. And it's also going to take you time to identify what customers are after your product, what problem you're solving, and how you market yourself in order to persuade them that you're the right person for the job. That's maybe more freelance oriented, but the same applies in an e-commerce point of view, where you need to know who you're selling to, what your value is to them, and how you're going to deliver a good product, which is just going to take several months to get used to. Even people who are very good at this take an extremely long time to get to the end result. It's not the kind of 0 to 1 million in 30 days. It really does take some time in order for you to become good at it. Step 4, the final step in our plan, is to reinvest in yourself. The point at which you have some extra money is the point at which you should start thinking about how to scale more quickly. You've chosen your side hustle. You built your skill set up and you've built yourself a landing page and a presence. And over the first 90, 100 days, you've started to get better at what you're actually doing. You understand who your customers are. You understand what it is that you're offering them and what problem you solve. And you're starting to gain a little momentum. Maybe you're making £300, £400, £500, maybe even 1,000. And it's at this point that I would recommend that you continue to reinvest in yourself. I think taking courses, I think improving your web presence, maybe even starting to work out whether paid advertising is something that can work for you would be far more productive than you immediately taking all that profit out of the business and buying stuff you don't need. It's this point where you can choose to grow a lot more quickly and scale from that extra 500 up to an extra 3,000, 4,000 because you've got a scalable business model. And I do have a bonus step 5 for you, which is to automate everything that you can think of automating. How can you implement ChatGPT to help you grow more quickly, to help you achieve things faster? Can it do writing for you? Can it put emails together for you? Can it recommend cold calling strategies? Would it be able to provide you with a script to be better at sales if you are on the phone with people, or the things that you write to them? The other ways you could do that would be to have some email marketing software using something like ConvertKit or GetResponse. A really good way is to be able to reach out to multiple people at once and understand actually whether they're opening your emails. If they are, what are they doing? Do they click links, or reviewing your landing page analytics and thinking about, okay, this is working, that's not working. And that would also bring me around to my final point on this, which would be to actually study and get better at your skill, get better at your craft. Read books, even if you don't like them, about marketing, about sales, because those first 5, 10, 15 books you read will have a meaningful impact on whether or not you're able to increase your income. That is my 4-step plan for how I would go as quickly as I could from a normal full-time income up to 5k plus a month. It might not seem like loads of money to some of you, but to those who need it, it's going to be a quick plan in order to scale up to the next level. I think it's really good to think about 10k a month, but that may not be realistic, and you want to take the baby steps to be in a position to then springboard quickly as you can onto the next level. I hope you found that helpful, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks.